Note cards. Just two. Thank you for joining me today. Today we're going to be talking about active shooters and active gunmen. What those are, basically in today's society, when you have a solo individual or a group of individuals with the intent of causing mass harm to people in the community. It could happen at businesses, schools, movie theaters, concert venues, clubs, bars, basically anywhere you can be. This is a scenario that could present itself. Okay? I'm here to tell you that it's a very traumatic incident. It's a very violent situation. And active gunman or active shooter doesn't define what the scenario is. It could be a mass killing with a knife, explosion, a vehicle, as we've seen in other parts of the world. It's just basically individuals that are intent on causing a mass harm to as many people as possible. A little bit of history: active shooter events and killings in progress have gone back to Roman era as one of the earliest documented cases. Okay, this year alone, we've had over 300 documented cases of mass killings. Some of those we've heard about through the media that were a little larger scale, such as one of the more recent ones at the Pittsburgh synagogue shooting. Okay, 10 people killed and more wounded, officers wounded responding on scene, and the suspect was taken into custody, which is kind of a new trend. Traditionally, going back to, let's say, Columbine High School being one of the biggest events because it had to be at our school. It's where our kids are, right? They took their own lives, and many of them, these offenders, these bad guys, took their own lives. Starting to see a trend in that, okay? So, based on what I read on Deadline.com, which does a lot of stories on these, they did the Pittsburgh shooting and broke it down that it only lasted for about 10 minutes, which is about the standard. They're very quick, very rapidly developing events that unfold very quickly and end very quickly. Okay? So what I'm here to tell you today is how to survive. I don't have a magic plan that's going to get you out of every situation, because every situation is different. We're going to talk about three things, three key points: run, hide, and fight, as being your three options for your best chance of survival. Okay? I can't tell you how every situation is going to pan out. I'm not here for that. I'm just here to get you in that survival mindset. So if this incident happens at, say, work, church, school, wherever it may be, you can use these tools to hopefully survive. Okay? Again, action versus no action. Taking some sort of action automatically increases your probability of survival. By standing still, curling up in a ball, not going to help you win these situations. Okay? So, whenever you go places, wherever you are, no matter where you go, you need to be aware of your surroundings. Think about, just quickly think about what you're going to do if a situation like this kicked off. Where are the exits? How do I get out of here? What is the layout? Do I know this place well? Is it my work? Do I know where safe places to go are? Do I know where the elevator is, where the stairwells are? How to get to the roof? Can I go out a window? Do the windows open? These are all things that you need to take into consideration. So again, that mindset is what we're trying to drill in here. So let's go through, like I discussed earlier, the three things that will help you survive the most. The first being run. Call that meaning get away from the situation, get away from the problem as quickly as you can. Okay? Does that mean go up or down in the stairwell? That all depends. If you're in a multi-storied structure, where's the problem? Am I going to run into the problem? Would being on the roof be a good place to be in a situation like this, or am I now locked in, confined to this space? Get away from the problem. Some businesses have designated rally points for fires and other earthquake drills and things like that. Think about that. If you do have a rally point like that, and it's a previous coworker that's the bad guy in this scenario, does he know where those are? Something you consider, right? Getting away from the problem, helping each other get away from the problem is the huge thing. The next, hide. Look for rooms, look for areas that you can hide yourself in and seclude yourself from the problem. Do the doors lock? Do you have the ability to barricade them? Are you able to turn the lights off and hide efficiently? Tools for that: turn your cell phones off, keep quiet. If you're going to be with a mass group of people, ensure everybody is ready to be there for a while, because that's the potential. But find a place that makes the bad guy hard for him to get to you. Statistically, they show that if the door is locked, there's videos of offenders moving on to those doors, moving away from them if they're locked and going to the easy targets. And the last, everybody's most favorite, fight. If you're presented with that problem and you have no other outlet, you can't run, you can't hide, now you have to fight. What are you going to do? What is your mindset? Make a plan, be decisive, everything's a weapon. There's a very quick briefing on run, hide, fight, okay? But the conclusion that I'd like to come to today is that this is a very real event. They're happening all over the country. The more people that are educated, the more people that are involved and aware, the less chance these offenders are going to have of taking a lot of life. So remember, run, hide, and fight.